Hey, it's Cami from the blog Tidbits at tidbits-cami.com, and I am so excited to finally be sharing the full reveal of our fifth wheel RV renovation, which we have lovingly named Tidbits on Wheels. Now, if you've been following along, you know we are living here with 4 kiddos while we built our home on our 25 acres of dream Utah country land. Eye on the prize, eye on the prize. I just recently shared a look at the RV in its pre-decor state, but now after hours of shopping, sewing, building, and dreaming, I am ready to show you what it looks like after my favorite phase, decorating. I've decided to make this video as if you were to step into our tiny house for a look around. I'll show you some of the cool features, how we are making this work for 6 people, and some of the challenges we are already facing. But I'll try not to go into too much detail because I'm not actually sure how interested you are in every little detail. This home tour also won't take very long because, well, it's tiny. So for those of you interested in more details, I'm geared up to film and blog about it all. Details on the lighting, the flooring, kitchen, bedding, blinds, organization, challenges, solutions. I want to share it all. I'll link to some of the detailed posts I've already shared, but hang tight for even more RV content coming at you. The best way for you to follow us along on this journey is to subscribe to my email newsletter. You can do that easily at my blog, tidbits-cami.com. The best tours always start with a before, so let's get a quick reminder of what the RV looked like when we bought it. It was in horrendous condition, but we got it for a steal. It was super dark and unsanitary. There were mouse droppings, molds, stains, and not to mention it was super ugly. My kids were very, very concerned when we brought it home and told them that we were gonna live here. Now, truth be told, I wasn't sure what we had got ourselves into either. But the RV fit the bill, literally. It was the only one we could afford for the size, and it had the sleeping space that we needed for a family of 6. So we pushed up our sleeves, dreamed the dreams, and worked tirelessly through the coldest months of the year with a tight moving deadline. Discovering water damage set us back weeks, but we managed to get it done in the nick of time and at the end of our rental lease. I count my blessings and feel extremely grateful to have been able to complete this big project with the help of some wonderful sponsors whom I reached out to because I love their products. Now, I will be sure to mention them and link to their products in the descriptions, as well as write some follow-up posts going into further detail of each space. You can also find all my sources in my RV shop page, also linked below. Now I would love to show you around our completely transformed RV, designed and decorated true to my light and bright cottage romance tidbits style. Standing at the front end of the RV, you get a nice view of the kitchen, the living/dining area, the kids' bunks, and the bathroom. So if you move over to the back end, you catch a glimpse of what I call the entertainment wall, for lack of a better phrase, and the master suite. Now, suite makes it sound way more spacious than it is. Let's talk about the kitchen area. Now, Mr. Tidbits, my husband, custom built new cabinetry and countertops. I wanted a touch of open shelving because I love the charm of displaying my favorite dishes and the convenience. This big, beautiful sink and faucet is from one of my sponsors, Blanco, in their signature durable seal granite material. I wondered if I would regret having such a big sink, but I have not for a second. It perfectly hides a plastic tub under the made-to-fit cutting board, and I place all my dirty dishes right in that. When it's full, it's time for a wash. Per one of my readers' suggestions, if I wish, I can just wash in the tub and toss the water outside instead of filling up the gray tank faster. I can also see mini sink baths from my littlest little, and it is a perfect place for foot baths when the kiddos play outside and their feet are all dirty. We used a pill and stick faux marble tile for the backsplash. Here we installed a slide-out garbage, which is wonderful for not having to shove a garbage can in some corner. With the help of my friends from rv'ersonline.com, they helped me source great prices on a new range and microwave that also doubles as a convection oven. The fridge is the original, and we just covered it with paintable beadboard wallpaper to go with the other walls that we also did this with. It was in good enough condition to keep, but needed hours of scrubbing, which was not fun. So here is the pantry, which admittedly is going to be a hefty organization project I'm going to need to attack very soon. The biggest challenge has been figuring out how to feed a family of 6 on this limited food storage space. Right now, it is the shove and stuff method, and it is making me crazy. Okay, the bunks. Now I can't imagine doing any of these bunks without the help from my sponsor, Betty's Beds. Now I asked my Instagram followers what they suggested for bunk bedding, and I received hundreds of responses for Betty's. Yes, these bunks are more narrow than a standard twin-size bed, but I'm going to make a dedicated post and video and a detailed tutorial on how we made this work. They are so cozy, absolutely beautiful, and my kids can easily make them themselves, and we avoid the messy bunk bed look. Betty's is a lifesaver. We rebuilt the kids' closet to look more like a vintage hutch, and I felt like a superhero mom fitting 4 kids' wardrobes into one tiny closet. We displayed some treasured art over here on this wall for them to look at. This image is one my daughter created when we were having a hard time finding land. It beautifully depicts our dreams and hopes in her tender imagination. A relative sketched this image of Jesus Christ and gave it to my daughter on her baptism. And another daughter did this canvas painting of an RV, and I thought how perfect to place it in our RV home. The bathroom needed everything new. It was so nasty. We got a new tub and a much improved faux marble shower surround from Dyers Online. Some cupboard storage is very handy. A couple of hooks to hang clothes while showering, a handy double-rolled toilet paper holder so there is always a spare roll. A new porcelain-based toilet from Dyers is also a nice upgrade. And the rain shower faucet feels so nice. If I just close my eyes in the shower, I can imagine not feeling so cramped. Our biggest challenge so far has been dealing with smells. This trailer sat for a long time, and I think fresh use is kicking up some nasty gunk. We've tried several DIY solutions, but finally called the pros. They're coming to help us out. Sometimes that is what it takes, even if you're a DIYer. We are squeezing as much beauty and function into the small vanity area as possible, with a shelved mirror, a place for hot styling tools, and a beautiful vessel sink. So moving to the living area, it was one of my biggest priorities that we all be able to sit together and eat together. Now these slide outs usually only have room for one tiny dining table and one small sofa. So we built a very long bench topped with cushions and pillows, allowing all of us to sit at once. Then we have this long mobile table that my husband built so that we can eat, draw, and work at it. It moves closer to the kitchen when I need more surface prep area, and also when it's sleeping time. And the fourth kid rolls out her bed. That is also covered with Betty's. And in the morning, we simply zip it up and roll it back in, and it works pretty great. That's another adjustment to tiny living that we've had to learn. Every task usually requires moving and adjusting something or someone. The other end could potentially fit a taller mattress, but we use it for storage since we opted to remove the space-hogging, head-bonking upper storage cabinets. All our roller blinds were provided to us in partnership with my sponsor, blindsgalore.com. I've used their blinds so many times and swear by the quality, selection, and service. So let's talk about the entertainment wall. I wanted to keep it very clean and minimalistic looking, but it also needed to function well. I have hung my absolute favorite piece of art that I found antiquing. Then this is where we can watch TV and work. You just push that open and there is my computer, which also doubles as our TV. The lower cabinet here holds more reading material, the printer, etc. So over here we have baskets for storage. Now this used to be one big deep coat closet, and we thought it over and decided to split it in half, giving us storage on both this front end and the back end, which opened up some much needed master bedroom storage. The master bedroom. First of all, I've had some readers ask if we are getting a door, and yes, we are waiting on a special track that we need to make a sliding door system. In the meantime, we get to look right at the incredible bedding from another one of my sponsors, one of my favorite companies, Piper Classics. This creamy white ruffled bedspread and pillow covers is what my French farmhouse dreams are made of, and comes from the Annabelle line. It is so soft, flowy, and is backed with batting on the main section for extra cozy. I love that it hides the box under the mattress that it's sitting on, which also lifts up for extra storage in there. I made a linen curtain to hide our clothes, and I have some farmhouse ticking linen storage boxes over on this side of the wall. Hubs made some custom nightstands and this faux beam that we use to store books, cell phones, and other things to help us relax at night. I framed it in with some flowy sheer blue curtains. The last thing I want to show you is this really beautiful and wipeable vinyl entry mat, also from Piper Classics. I've learned that the floors get dirty fast, and I needed something that wipes down easily. Okay, that wraps up the tour. I'd love to hear what you think. Could you do it? What burning questions do you have for me? What did I not cover enough? Let me know so that I can plan out my future content. Now I'll be back to show more footage and details of our process for each space, so hang tight, follow me along, and I would be so flattered and appreciative if you would share this renovation with your friends or on your social channels. It really helps me out and allows me to be able to take the time to continue to share inspiration for do-it-yourself living. Now be sure to catch the photo tour on my blog, because truth be told, photography is my jam. Thank you so much for watching and touring.